Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Praying Man Apparel, Praying Man Podcast. We're excited to bring you another review from an excellent company, Hoyt. This is a 2019 Redworks RX-3. We're going to put it through its paces just like we've done in the past, let you know our thoughts about it. It's going to be a quick and down and dirty report for you. If you haven't had a chance already, please go to our social lines, Instagram, Praying Man Apparel, and our YouTube channel. Subscribe there, hit the little bell icon so you can get updates when we do more videos like this. It really helps us out. Jake's going to take it away with some of the specs.
All right, thanks, John. So, as John said, we have a Hoyt RX-3. This is Hoyt's brand. This is their flagship bow for this year. It's packed with a bunch of new technology. Hoyt definitely does not disappoint when it comes to new technology. They've kind of been the catalyst. They've definitely been the catalyst as far as carbon riser bows. So this is actually a brand new riser that they have. They have a new grip system on there where you can actually move the grip left and right to kind of fine tune your shot. There's a new cam system that they've actually tweaked a little bit here. They've made some changes to the pockets. Some other cool things that we'll get into. The bow that we have is a 30.5 inch axle to axle, 70 pound, 30-inch draw length bow. So we'll be able to test this exactly the same way that all the other tests are done through the manufacturer. It's going to be the exact same thing that they're reporting on. This bow is claimed to be from the manufacturer right about 342 feet per second. This bow goes all the way from 30 to 80 pounds depending on the limbs that you have, 26 to 30 inches of draw length, so it's going to fit a wide range of folks. Comes in under 4 pounds. That's one of the big benefits of having a carbon riser is that you're getting a bow that's not only super strong, but you have a very light package. So 3.9 pounds just comes in right under 4 pounds, 6-inch brace height. So you're seeing a lot of the bows, generally that 6 to 7, 7.5 inch brace is where everybody wants to be. So we're going to shoot it, let you know what we think. Before we do that, we're going to go into a few little things on some of those technologies that we talked about. So this is a ZT cam, the ZT stands for zero torque. And what they've done, that's the thing, is you look at today's bows, over like the last 5 or 10 years, you've noticed the bows have gotten wider. You'll notice and what that does is it really helps you as you come to full draw. Come full draw, it stabilizes you, so you're not rocking back and forth. Also, it takes a lot of the torque out of the bow. The thinner the bow is at the, in this case at the Y here at the yoke, you do have a lot of tendency to get some twist in the limbs. So a lot of the bows, not only just Hoyt, but we're going to take a look at a Matthews later on. You notice that platform has gotten a lot wider. So the ZT cam widens out that platform and makes your shot a lot more stable. So you have the ZT cam. The other really cool thing that Hoyt has done this year they've implemented a movable grip. To my knowledge, this has never been done before. I know there's been, you can get a lot of different styles of grips where you can get a high grip, a low grip, depending on, your style of shot, but you've never been able to actually move this left and right. And what that does is it allows you to fine tune. Everybody talks about tuning, paper tuning. I get a tear left or tear right. Can I yoke tune my bow? How can I get rid of that tear and make sure that my broadheads are flying just like my field points? So what Hoyt has done is, and I checked this out before we went on camera, but there's a little Allen screw right there. You pop that off. You can actually slide it's really super easy. The grip slides right off. And then underneath, you have a metal bracket in there that adheres to the grip. And you can actually move that left and right. There's just two Allen holes there that screws you pop out. And you can move that left and right. So if you're getting some fits with your arrow setup is giving you a left tear or right tear, or maybe that broadhead that you really liked is just giving you some odd flight. Rather than moving your rest back and forth or messing with your cam system, you can actually just go to the grip and move it there. So that was pretty impressive. We're gonna play around with that a little bit off camera.
All right, 2019 Redworks RX-3. We're going to put it through the chrono. Unlike last time, we actually have an arrow that is 350 grains on the button. I'm sorry, 351 grains. This bow is at 30 inches, 70 pounds. We have the beloved hostage capture rest on here. And Adilu, we'll see what she does. So the draw cycle is really, really smooth. The valley is nice, you know. I mean, it doesn't take off on you if you creep forward at all a little bit, so you do have some room for creep. The wall, you know, historically I've shot a lot of bows. I kind of prefer a draw stop that hits the limb, or a draw stop that does hit the cable, you know, on a bow with higher cable tension. So the wall, it's a little spongy. It's not bad. But it's the draw cycle is really, really nice. Now, granted, this is a 3.9 pound bow, and we're shooting it at 70 pounds at 30 inches, so there's no weight on it. I mean, it's super light, so I expected to have that kick that I did feel at the shot, but to be expected with a bow with nothing on it. But it's really nice. We got 331 feet per second on that shot. We'll shoot it again real quick just to confirm. And this is just gold tip velocity 340 with nothing on it. And that one was 330. I don't think I was all the way back into the wall on that one. I think I wasn't really pulling into it, went off, but 330 feet. The draw cycle, it's actually growing on me a little bit. One more time, and then it's Jake's turn. Jake did upper body today, so it's yet to be seen whether or not he'll be able to get this one back. And 330 again.
Thanks, John. And yes, to John's point, I did do upper body, so high reps, low weight. This is kind of like maxing out for me right here. Okay, get on the bench, throw some plates on.
This is your 1 rep max.
This is my 1 rep max right here. You probably only get 1 shot out of it. All right, here we go. One. There, I got it. I knew it. I knew I could do it. 333. My bow was faster than John's, so I did make sure I was, you know, into the back wall. So this bow, they rate this bow at 342 feet per second. That is what Hoyt is claiming on their website and all their literature. Now we do have a loop on here, and the hostage is going to slow it down a little bit. So as far as the shot feel, I mean, draw cycle was nice. To John's point, I mean, it, you know, in my opinion anyway, I don't like something that stacks really hard at the very end, where it feels good, and then, you know, you get to that last half inch of draw length. But it was real consistent all the way through, which I like. Back wall, to John's point, not to reiterate too much, but it was, you know, a little soft on the back, but again, some people like that. Like, there's, you know, depending on what you're looking for, and this is all adjustable too. So you can make a few minor tweaks to the cable lengths and kind of get that draw just the way you want as far as the back wall. One thing I'll mention is the grip. The grip felt really good. It's a polymer grip. Some people, you know, honestly, it's hard to find a complete wood grip anymore, but this polymer is going to be soft to the touch. It's going to be relatively warm no matter what it's like, and it felt good. You know, this is the first time I shot the bow. It felt really good in my hand. So the bow locked in pretty quick. Again, you know, one thing I don't like is when you get the bow back and it shakes back and forth and it finally settles down. This bow, again, with that wider platform on top and bottom, it settled in pretty quick. So as you're hunting, you want to be in a position that when you get the bow back, that you're ready to go. It doesn't take you forever to find your anchor point and settle down. So again, draw cycle, the way the bow feels, the grip, a lot of that is up to the shooter. I personally like it. They did a good job here. So did have some hand shock, some forward movement, but again, you know, you're looking at a light bow. You know, we don't have any fancy dampeners on there as far as stabilizers or rear stabilizers, which you can if you are so inclined. But for a light bow, it's about what I expected. So.
All right, guys, that's a 2019 RX-3. It's a great bow. I strongly encourage you to test this one out. Test the Matthews. Test all the 2019 bows out. The bows just keep getting better and better. I mean, we say it every year, but, you know, the manufacturers find a way to produce a really nice product. So Jake's going to tell us a little bit about the pricing and where you can get one of these bad boys.
So this bow's been out for a while now, so you should be able to go to any Hoyt dealer and they should have this on the rack for you to check out. So go to their website, Hoyt.com, get with their dealer locator, put in your zip code, and most likely you're going to find a few dealers around you there where you can actually go put your hands on this bow. So check it out. Retail on this bow is $16.99. So about $1,700 is going to get you into a brand new Hoyt, fully carbon riser. A lot of technology in this bow. To John's point, check them all out though. Whatever you're after, make sure you do yourself a favor. There's nothing worse than getting a bow or whatever you're after, you get it and you didn't test them all out. So make sure this one's on the list. 2019 Redworks RX-3. John's gonna finish us off here with the social media where you can find us.
If you have not had a chance to yet, please go to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell there for notifications. That really helps us produce more of this content for you guys. Also, go over to Instagram at Praying Man Apparel. Follow us there. There's a lot of stuff that shows up there that you don't necessarily see on the YouTube channel. It's there's a lot more innate over there, sometimes too much. We appreciate him being fully clothed for this review. Helps us focus a lot more. And then go to our website. Our passion is the outdoors, and that is really where our apparel is geared to. There's a lot of killer apparel at prayingman.com, PREYING man.com. And we appreciate all the support, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
See ya.